Hi, I'm Kriti from Vanashala and you're back here to learn how to build a strong foundation for your body to be able to do amazing Paco moves. आज का वीडियो knees के बारे में है. We're going to learn about how our knees move and all the things we need to know to make them strong for Paco practice. आज का वीडियो मैं एक पर्सनल स्टोरी से स्टार्ट करना चाहती हूँ. About 3 years back, I had a funny accident. It wasn't so fast or anything, but I simply toppled over with my bike onto my right side and tore the ACL of my right knee. Now, the ACL is a very crucial ligament for the knee. It allows torsion of your knee. So it allows your knee to sort of move in this way. Now, I was, you could say, kind of in the beginning of my Paco practice, and I heard the things at the time that I can't imagine anybody starting their practice wanting to hear. I was told that I would never be able to jump again. So for me, that was the last thing I needed to know, and of course I was really sad, but I decided to find out how the knee works, what this ligament is about, and what are the best ways to come out of this injury. Thankfully, my research gave great fruit, and with the help of some guidance, मैंने कुछ exercises over a long period of time for about 10 to 12 months इतने diligently और इतने regularly किए that I am back in front of you enjoying the Paco practice of my dreams. So there are two takeaways from this story. One is that if I can do it from where I was, then you can surely do it. And the second is that if you want a good Paco practice, then you have to work on your knees. So let us start learning what these exercises are. So we are going to introduce some more walks which will benefit your knees and enable your best performance through the knees. अगर हम landing position को देखें, तो we are on our ball of feet. As soon as you come on your ball of feet, you would notice that all your muscles from ankles upwards till your hips and even your core and back start getting engaged. Now when we go down for landing position, we realize that they get more deeply engaged, and the most interesting thing we notice at this point is that our sides that we hardly think about, and the back, the calf and the hamstring and the glutes, all of them start playing a super important role. और अब जो हम walks करेंगे वो इन सब muscles को address करने के लिए करेंगे. So the first walk we are going to do is we're going to move sideways. I'm going to turn this foot, जो leading foot है, just a little bit inside. So I'm not standing with them parallel. You can do them parallel, but if you turn this foot a little bit inside, then the effect of this walk amplifies. You will immediately start feeling that it really works on this muscle right here next to your shin, which enables you to run in different directions. It amps up your agility. आपको हर situation में, especially जब आप bar precision करते हैं, तो बहुत strong बनाता है आपके bar precision को. So this is walk 1. Do at least 20 to 30 steps in each direction. हम muscles को इस तरीके से समझ सकते हैं. हमारे joints अपनी high performance तब देते हैं जब उनसे रिलेटेड मसल्स टाइट नहीं होते हैं, जब उनसे रिलेटेड मसल्स भी अपने रेंज ऑफ मोशन में परफॉर्म करते हैं. फॉर आवर नीज हमारा IT बैंड और हमारे ग्लूट्स का फ्री होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. सो दिस इज़ अ वॉक. पुट आउट योर आउटसाइड एज लाइक दिस, एक फुट का. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू बेंड दिस लेग एंड ट्राई टू टच द ग्राउंड लाइक दिस. दैट्स 1. स्टेप फॉरवर्ड. That's 2. You can also bend your other leg to reach the ground. Step 3. Step 4. And like so. You can move backward also in this. तो अपने heel से step out करेंगे. इस knee को straight रखेंगे. Watch me closely. I'm bending the back knee to be able to go touch this foot. That's a good stretch for my calves. Leg change. Try to keep a flat back. So if you were to see me from the side, it looks like this. I'm going to push my hip out, go down, and now the back muscles behind my knees are stretching. Last walk is camel walk to ensure that your hamstrings stay in maximum of their potential. And we're going to walk like this. इससे आपकी लोअर बैक की मोबिलिटी भी बेटर होती है, विच मीन्स अगर लोअर बैक परफॉर्म कर रही है, हैमस्ट्रिंग्स परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, glutes, calves, everything is doing their performance. Why that benefits your knees is because then there is no unnecessary load on them with every landing that you do. So that's your walks. Now let's learn how to do the static holds for the knees. So we are going to do 4 static holds that are going to ensure कि आपका knees के maximum range of motion maintained रहे and also flexibility उनकी maintained रहे. The first one is a standing pose. You're simply going to fold your leg, hold your foot like so, और उसको अपने hip तक आपने खींचना है. What this would do is आपके thighs की maximum stretch आएगी इधर, and for your knees also it's a maximum flexibility range. It makes sure that you also go for your deepest flexion, touch your heel to your hip, and you're going to hold that for at least 60 seconds on each leg. The second one, और आप ये पहले कर चुके हो during your ankles conditioning, but it's so important that I have to repeat it, is to go for the deep squat with your full feet on ground and also try to hold this for 60 seconds. Why I'm putting my arms up is because this is great. You can also do this. It has the same effect. This has an additional effect of engaging your spine along with the squat, जिससे आपकी spinal mobility बढ़ती है, and that also helps you move better with time. So we're going to hold that for at least 60 seconds. The third one is to relieve the tightness in your glutes, and we're going to sit like this. अपने ankle को अपने knee पे रखेंगे, just a little above your knee, and then you're going to support yourself with your hands. Come in closer to your front leg and try to keep your spine straight. If this is easy for you, try to touch your nose to your shin. You feel a deep stretch on your glutes. This is your glutes. It's the biggest muscle of your hips, and along with that your IT band. You're going to stretch down. इसको कम से कम 30 seconds hold करना. If you can go up to 1 minute, that's great. Repeat on both legs. And for the last hold, you can do it either in this position, seated, or you can lie down and bring your legs up like so. So what we have to do is we have to really pull the toes in, flex them completely, and push the knee out. पूरी तरीके से अपने knee के आसपास के जितने भी muscles हैं उनको squeeze करना है, squeeze करके रखना है. To stay there for at least 10 to 20 seconds and then relax. And this way you have to repeat that for 10 times. So you're simply going to pull your toe in, squeeze this knee, hold it for 10 seconds, 4, 5, 6 like so. Keep the squeeze, keep breathing, and then relax. The other leg simply stays up. इससे आपके core की strength बढ़ेगी. Your back will learn how to keep your legs up longer, and आपकी overall pelvic area की, groin area की strength बढ़ जाएगी. So keep your leg up and keep doing this squeezing. If this is too difficult for you, you can do this in the first position, which is simply sit like this, relax this leg and squeeze this leg. So you're going to pull your toes in and really squeeze this knee into the ground. You see this movement? Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. ये movements लगते simple हैं, but they work right at the source of the movement. So I recommend that you must try them out. Now let's go to the locomotion that will help our knees get stronger. अब कुछ dynamic movements पे आते हैं. Now जैसे जैसे आप लोगों की awareness बढ़ती जा रही है आपकी body को लेकर, वैसे वैसे you will notice and you will realize that Vanashala begins teaching you more and more dynamic complex movements. That's because the body works like that. ये मैं आपको इसलिए बता रही हूँ क्योंकि अब जो हम 2 locomotive movements करेंगे, आप पहले हमसे सीख चुके हैं quadrupedal movements के tutorial में. We are going to do crawling and monkey jump. Now you would wonder how crawling is effective for strong knees. It's a very good question if you're thinking. Crawling आपकी overall movement chain को इतना strong बनाता है with special focus on landing and pushing the ground away. Landing, pushing ground away. Now if you were to notice my quads, they are completely engaged to help me do this motion, and my calves, and then hamstrings, flexion, extension of my hamstrings, and same for the sides of my legs, So it literally leaves no muscle related to the knee unused. That's why crawling is recommended. Do at least 50 steps in forward direction, 50 in backward direction, 20 sideways and 20 other side. Now for monkey jump. Why is monkey jump so important? Because again हमने कौन से static hold की बात की? Spoke about the squat. And the monkey jump literally helps you do it again and again, learning how to lift up, going down, generate power from your glutes and then land again. Power, land, and it teaches you how to engage your leg muscles while keeping your core engaged. For monkey jump, since it's a little more strenuous than crawling, for beginners, 20 steps of monkey jumps in forward direction, 20 steps backward, and 10 on either side is enough for beginners. So you start with this and let us know how it goes. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week again with another tutorial. Please like, subscribe and share if you like, comment and let us know what you think. See you soon.